The Sharks have won a 1-point thriller over North Queensland, the game going to extra time and a comedy of errors making for one of the season's more memorable matches. North Queensland boasts some of the game's best talent, and yet they're languishing at the bottom of the table. Taking on fellow cellar dwellers, the Sharks, they had a much-needed chance to turn things around. Cronulla without form prop Cade Snowden, the Cowboys with Matt Bowen in an unfamiliar number 6 jumper. This one really is a roll of the dice.
Here's Matty Bowen inside to Willie Mason. Get out of the way, Gavin Badger, because here comes Big Willie.
The Cowboys scoring first, Willie Mason nearly running over Gavin Badger. Early points are rarity for North Queensland. They had managed just 22 in the opening quarter of their games this year, and you wouldn't pick it, but they laid on another 5 minutes later.
He's over the line. Can he get it down? Cuthbertson with a big tackle.
Matt Scott taking advantage of some soft Sharks defence. Jonathan Thurston making it 12-0 after 20 minutes. The Sharks had their chances early but lacked the polish to finish them off. A better side would have put them to the sword for that, but the Cowboys couldn't quite manage it.
Chance Cowboys. Thurston into space. He's got support inside and out. Now he links up with Aaron Payne. Great tackle from nowhere coming Isaac Gordon, but they have butchered a certain try.
As if that wasn't bad enough, Carl Webb knocked it on over the line on the half hour. The Cowboys with the chance to take the game away from the Sharks, but they couldn't manage it. It seemed no one could take advantage.
He puts the foot down, support on the inside in Smith. He's passed too early, and that pass back on the inside was forward.
Someone had to go over, and it was the Cowboys with their third.
Carl Webb will not be stopped from there.
3 front rowers crossing in the first half to make it 18-0 to the Cowboys, and it should have been more. It was the Sharks, though, who took first blood after the break, and it came from yet another error.
The ball was for him. Pomeroy's picked it up and Ruiz away, and the Cronulla Sutherland Sharks are back in it.
Willie Tonga spilling it and giving Ben Pomeroy a gift 4-pointer. Cronulla looking a lot sharper in the second half, no doubt the result of a Ricky Stewart spray, and it didn't take them long to draw within 8.
Pomeroy back here to Gallen. Tupou over the top with a great ball to Isaac Gordon.
The Sharks looking a completely different side after half-time. The Cowboys not knowing how to react and letting in another one.
Like that Pomeroy, and that is what happens. Gardner into the corner.
Nathan Gardner on the end of another nice Sharks movement, and with 3 tries in 15 minutes, Cronulla were right back in it. The Cowboys finally woke up and nearly crossed with 15 to go, but couldn't hold on to it. In the end, the Sharks made it look easy.
Aiton is over.
That squared it up, and with 8 on the clock, Nathan Gardner had a shot to put them in front.
And the score remains 18-all.
And so an average game turns into a thriller. Trent Barrett with the first field goal attempt, and it was ugly. He had another and missed it as well. Jonathan Thurston, though, had no such problems.
Has kicked it. Jonathan Thurston, first chance, has kicked the field goal.
It looked like game over, but the Sharks got back down the other end, and with 30 seconds left, they had one last crack.
John Morris has kicked it.
Golden point time. The Sharks couldn't get close enough with their first set, so they put it high to John Williams.
And he's lost it. It's gone into touch. Gary Belcher, pinch me, I'm dreaming.
The ensuing set gave Tim Smith a shot from right in front, which he missed. Matt Bowen missed down the other end as extra time ticked on. Trent Barrett then missed again. And then a contentious penalty for a strip by John Morris gave Thurston a shot from right in front.
To win the game. He struck it. And he has missed it. Can you believe it?
No one could get it over the crossbar, so they had half-time in extra time. Cronulla kicked off, and no one caught it. So after 3 missed attempts, Cronulla decided to give that man Barrett another crack.
It's one of the worst drop kicks you've ever seen, but Cronulla finally have won a remarkable game of rugby league.
Cronulla rising from the dead twice to scrape home. The Sharks have never won a game from more than 18 points back, and they won't forget this one anytime soon. Will McCloy, Big Pond Sport.